Right. And Drake May, dude, Drake May's already done more in 1 year than Hurts has done individually in his entire career as a skill set. Eagles loss for the biggest loss for the Eagles won't be a player moving forward. It'll be Stoutland. I agree. Let's see here. See here. Here, look at this guy. What explains the discrepancy in wins between Saquon and Henry? Saquon went to a better team. Why couldn't Henry run the Ravens or Titans to a bowl? And Saquon could. He's on a better team with a better defense. Is that hard to figure out? Individual players don't win Super Bowls. Are you under the impression individual players win Super Bowls? This guy is dumber every day. He gets dumber every day. I don't root for the Cowboys. Let's see here. I can't believe you said that, Sills. Maye has done more. Let's see. See what Drake did this last year. Oh, here, let's see if he's ever had a better year than Drake Maye. Let's take a look at it. Let's see here. Drake Maye, 4,394 yards passing and 31 touchdowns and 8 picks. He's not done anything in his career to date that resembles anything from a skill set that Drake May's done already in just 2 years or 3 years playing. That's a fact. By the way, guys, who do you think that new coaching staff would rather coach? Drake Maye or Jalen Hurts? Curious. Who do you think they'd rather coach? Who do you think? Seals, how much can we rip CJ Stroud when his O-line was ranked the worst in the NFL? As Caserio drafted O-line, and name me a guy that's panned out. They were the 32nd worst offensive line. He still can't throw ducks in playoffs. So here, May shit the bed against a good defense in the Super Bowl. Okay, so let me show you something here to this guy. So, hey, who exactly did the Patriots? Let's see. Let's see here. Hey, Kyle. Do me a favor, Kyle. They played against the Broncos in the AFC Championship game. They played against the Texans in the divisional round. And they played against the Chargers. Am I correct? The Patriots? The Chargers in the wild card round. Is that right? So, hey, guys, do me a favor. Off what volume? Guy. Don't get pissed because your boy wants out because he hates your quarterback. Kyle. And they lost to Seattle in the Super Bowl. Okay? Am I right, Kyle? Chargers? Here's the teams they played. Chargers, Texans, Broncos, and Seattle. That's who Drake Maye had to go through. So let's take a look at that. Drake Maye had the first game was the Chargers. That was the 5th-ranked defense in pro football. Then they played the Texans. That was the first-ranked defense in pro football. Then they played the Broncos, which was the second-ranked defense in pro football. Then they played against the Seahawks, who were the sixth best defense in pro football. So for Drake Maye to get to the Super Bowl, he had to go through the fifth best defense with the Chargers, the first best defense with the Texans, and the second best defense with the Broncos. And the Eagles got stuffed by a bunch of backups with the 49ers. Is that right? Is that right? Okay. Well, at least he went through somebody. You got beat by a turd. A turd. San Francisco's actively shopping Mac Brown. Would call. And what is he worth? At least a third rounder. And you lost to the shitty Giants. That was one of the hardest routes to a Super Bowl. That's a gauntlet. Sills, they want Maye because the team was built for Maye's skill set. That's more of an indictment on the organization than it is on Jalen. That's why, Bob, I wouldn't change. I would not change. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't change. I would run that thing right through, man. About what? Yeah, hardest route? Going through the fifth. Get this. Going through the fifth, the first, the second, and the sixth hardest defense in pro football. Yeah, it was the hardest route. So as we talked Islanders the other day, winning 4 cups in a row in 83, they actually went to 5 in a row. That's right. That's right. They went to 5. Tremendous, tremendous run. By the way, that Flyers and Penguins series is going to be a tough one. Sills, if the first round pick for AJ turns out to be conditional, what do you think AJ would have to produce to get us there? 1,000 yards, not 10 TDs. 1,000 yards and probably 75% of the plays. And think about it. That's only 61 yards a game. Okay? That's only 61 yards a game. Let's see. Khalid, I think I got yours. Sills, you still have us winning another Super Bowl in 3 years? This is changing it.